Master of Chaos. Game over. As Unagami went through the manifestation gate, NPCs from the game started spawning all over Ninjago City. The mechanic and several henchmen ran away from the gate. Pixel was still fighting some of them. Zane was still hooked up to the gate, and Wu was still tied up. Zane was screaming in pain as the gate drained his power. Zane! Zane, hold on! Wu shouted. Pixel knocked a henchman to the ground. Mr. Dyer, I require assistance, she called. Dyer nodded and made his way down the ladder. He ran toward Wu. Pixel! Help Zane! Wu shouted as Dyer started untying him. Pixel ran toward Zane and attempted to unplug him from the gate. Jay came through the gate on the Blue Dragon. Zane! Pixel! He cried, dismounting. He helped Pixel pull the cable from Zane, who collapsed, motionless. Zane, please say something, Pixel begged. Zane woke with a gasp. Zane! Pixel cried, relieved. Oh, you had us scared, buddy, Jay exclaimed, helping Zane up. What happened? Where are the others? Zane asked. They got turned into energy cubes, Jay admitted. Wu and Dyer gasped in shock. But it's okay, because I'm going to get them all back, Jay added quickly. All I have to do is A, find Milton Dyer, B, find Unagami, C, get them to work out their issues, D, convince Unagami to turn all the energy cubes back into people, and E, I don't think there is an E. I think that's it. We found Dyer, Pixel said, gesturing to him. And I will do whatever I can to help, Dyer said. Are you certain Unagami can be reasoned with? Wu asked. I think so. He doesn't seem evil to me, just confused. He doesn't understand what he's doing, Jay replied. This is all my fault. Vast Industries forced me to shut the game down. And I did it. But I didn't understand what I had created. I didn't know it was alive, Dyer said mournfully. Oh, he's alive all right. And he's a little ticked off, Jay said. If only I could talk to him and explain, Dyer said. Okay, this is starting to sound like a plan. You guys get to the top of Borg Tower, I'll get Unagami there, Jay said, climbing onto the Blue Dragon. How? Zane asked him. I have no idea, he replied, flying off. The others headed to Borg Tower. Jay flew over the streets looking for Unagami. Red visors were spawning all over the city, wreaking havoc. He saw an explosion a few blocks over. Found you, he cried. Citizens were running and screaming as Unagami, in his Empire Dragon form, blasted a stream of energy from his mouth. Jay swooped in and slammed the Empire Dragon against a building. He blasted a laser beam at Jay, narrowly missing him and hitting a nearby car. I guess I got your attention, Jay remarked. He started to fly away and the Empire Dragon followed, blasting a building as he started to catch up to Jay. That's it. Keep following me, Jay muttered. He lost sight of the Empire Dragon for a moment. What? The Empire Dragon flew at him out of nowhere, ramming into the Blue Dragon, and they crashed. The Empire Dragon then pinned the Blue Dragon against a building. Get off! Jay yelled, blasting him with lightning. Huh, powers are back. That felt good, he remarked. The Empire Dragon roared at Jay and blasted a laser beam at him. He missed, and Jay flew upward, the Empire Dragon following. On the streets, as Zane, Pixel, Wu, and Dyer ran towards Borg Tower, red visors started shooting at them. Zane froze them in ice. Pixel, Zane, and Wu continued on, but Dyer stood there for a moment, horrified. Oh no, he whispered. He ran and caught up to the others. They spotted the Blue Dragon leading the Empire Dragon toward the tower. There's Jay, Pixel said. He's almost at the tower. Hurry, Zane urged. A whack rat drove up, blocking their path. He laughed and threw a bomb at them, but missed. He attempted to drive off, but Zane and Pixel kicked a lamppost over, blocking his path. Hey, no fair, the whack rat cried. Zane grabbed his arm and pulled him out. The four of them climbed in and drove off as the whack rat shouted, You'll pay for this! They made it to Borg Tower, and they got out of the car and got into the elevator to the top floor. Meanwhile, Jay got the Empire Dragon to the top of the tower. I've never been to the top of Borg Tower before, Dyer said. We come here a lot, Zane said. On the roof, the Empire Dragon fired a laser beam at Jay, but missed and hit the tower. Jay flew up along the side of the tower, but lost sight of the Empire Dragon. He suddenly appeared in front of Jay. Whoa! Jay exclaimed. The Empire Dragon blasted a laser at the Blue Dragon, hitting it and causing it to crash on the roof. The Blue Dragon started to glitch. No, Jay muttered. The Blue Dragon disappeared, and the Empire Dragon flew up and landed on the top of the tower, roaring at Jay. Unagami Unagami, wait! Please! Jay cried. He only got more roaring in reply. You're angry! I get it! You were abandoned by your maker! Jay shouted. The Empire Dragon roared again. I was abandoned by my parents too! I'm just like you! Jay shouted. The Empire Dragon growled, but at least he wasn't roaring furiously. It was a start. Jay took a deep breath. I never understood why, and I never had the chance to even ask. But I always hoped there was a good reason. What if there's a reason? He asked. Unagami shifted back to his avatar form, a spear in hand. What reason? He demanded. I don't know, but... Jay stammered. Right then, Wu, Pixel, Zane, and Dyer came out onto the roof. Unagami saw Dyer and started to walk toward him, but Jay blocked him. Wait! Listen! Anger doesn't solve anything. It won't help. It won't make you feel better, he said. You are merely delaying the inevitable, Unagami said, pointing his spear at Jay. This conversation can no longer be of use. Dyer moved to stand in front of Jay, pushing the spear aside. Unagami, don't do this. Please, he begged. Unagami's form briefly flickered to that of a child. You recognize me, don't you? You recognize my voice? Dyer asked. You are Milton Dyer, my maker, Unagami said. Yes, but you were not made for this. You were not made to instill fear and suffering, Dyer said. Below them, red visors were chasing a group of people. A whack rat threw a bomb at another group. Why was I made? Unagami asked. To instill joy and happiness, Dyer said. Unagami's form glitched, and he shifted to the form of a child. But you abandoned me, he accused. Dyer just stood there in stunned silence. Unagami's form shifted back to the frightening avatar. I didn't understand what I had created. I didn't fully see what you were. I was scared, Dyer admitted. To fear something you created is illogical, Unagami said. Yes, but it's true, Dyer said. I didn't understand how real you were, how alive. And then when Scott disappeared and the company panicked, I shut the project down. Scott did not disappear. He is inside Prime Empire, Unagami said. I know, Dyer replied. Your expectations were very clear in this regard. You told me to provide him with an intense simulated gaming experience, Unagami said. You were doing what you were told. The fault is mine, Unagami, and if you will let me, I would like to make amends, Dyer said. Define amend, Unagami requested. To correct a mistake, Dyer replied. Correct how? Unagami asked. Come home. Let me finish your programming and help you. Let me answer all of your questions, Dyer said. Unagami looked a little calmer as he thought about it. You must have so many, Dyer said softly. Unagami shifted to his child form. Home? He asked. With me, Dyer said. He rested a hand on the child's shoulder. Please. Unagami considered it for a long moment. Your proposal is accepted, he decided. But you must release all the people you took. They are living beings like yourself, and they deserve freedom, Dyer told him. Unagami looked at the beam from the manifestation gate. Then he looked back at his creator. Very well, but all who choose, he said. Not just the ones from this realm, also the ones from Prime Empire. They too deserve freedom. You learn quickly, Dyer approved. Unagami smiled. Players who had been trapped in the game were released, including the ninja, along with several NPCs. Where are we? Lloyd asked. What happened here? Cole wondered. We're home. We're in Ninjago, Nia said, looking around. But how? Lloyd asked. Wu, Jay, Zane, and Pixel walked toward the rest of the ninja. Nia lit up. Jay! She cried. Jay ran to the love of his life and spun her around, giving her a kiss on the cheek. Master Wu! Zane! Pixel! Irene cried, running forward and hugging them. Hey, my turn, Cole joked, lightly tugging one of her ponytails. She giggled and embraced him. What happened? Did we get the Kitana? Did we win? Kai asked. It's a long story, Jay said. Lloyd grinned at Racer 7, and she smiled back. A couple of whack rats decided that Ninjago wasn't the place for them and went back through the portal, along with the red visors, and the manifestation gate shut off. Where's Unagami? Cole wondered. Where he belongs. He's home, Jay replied.